Oh my!
Oh, Dad went down. We woke up this morning to a foot of fresh snow and no electricity. About 7 o'clock this morning, I was out getting our generator out of this shelter here, dragging it through about a foot of snow, got it set up. I had to go up on the roof, clean the Starlink off. I forgot to have the snow melt feature turned on, and it had a little slush of snow on. I couldn't get a signal. It was a little sketchy up on that steel, but I made it. Then back to the shelter, because the snow's so heavy, I wanted to knock it off. Apparently, this UV treating isn't very good on there, and it just ripped instantly. My hand went right through and it won't stop tearing. There is absolutely no way to fix that. I'm gonna have to buy a whole new cover. The really stupid part is that a new cover is about the same price as a whole new shelter while it's on sale. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do just yet. I might just get I have a big tarp. I might just put a big tarp and secure it over the winter. I don't really know. But next task that I need to accomplish is plowing snow. I'm gonna get my tractor out now once we move the side-by-side and the ATV out of the way, and Rowan and I are going to attempt plowing our 600-foot long driveway.
It's gonna be,
what's that, bud?
it's gonna be hard.
It is going to be hard because it snows very heavy. I don't have chains on the tractor and I don't have any extra weight, but we managed last year and I'm going to try it again. So here we go. Okay, now the wind's taking it and it ripped it all the rest of the way. Not very strong material at all if it's only been one summer, basically one full summer out in the sun, and it's just deteriorated to crap.
I got my gas and ammo by my side, going 1965. I push the pedal into the light, no matter how they try to drag me down. Well, I keep on rolling. Well, I keep on rolling. Fair to say, I've paid my dues with you.
Well, it's completely ripped, one end to the other. I don't think I'd waste money on one of these Shelter Logic structures if you can find something else to use. Really not happy with this. Second winter and it didn't even last. Ridiculous. Heard that our power might be out till midnight tonight, so I need diesel anyway. I gotta fill up another thing of gasoline. Living up here, you gotta be prepared for stuff like this. Fortunately, I can still make it into town and get some more. I've got another jerry can of gasoline, so I'm not super worried. Actually, think about it, I'm missing one too. Anyway, into town we go. The roads in town look pretty nice. And the road I'm on, not very good. They always plow one side of the road. Whoa! Okay, it looked like the power line coming down. It was just snow falling off it. Interesting. They tend to plow the one side of the road first, then leave it maybe till the end of the day. They'll come back and do the other. Very short staffed out here with the snow plows, so I guess you can appreciate at least having a little bit of a path to go down. Having problems, bud?
Yeah.
Those things aren't really good in the snow without chains, and I haven't got his chains on yet. Just parked the tractor in the garage, not really sure what the point of it all is, but we'll get the ATV put away, close the door, and we'll hope for the best. I don't think it's supposed to snow much more. In fact, it's supposed to rain. Definitely the garage is not going to keep rain out now. I just actually grabbed a piece to try and, you know, just pull it up to see what happened, and it just tore right in my hand, and then I took it and tore it again between my fingers, and it's definitely like that old, I guess, feed bag that's been sitting outside for a year that just starts to disintegrate in your fingers. Good, bud. So, anyways, I think we discussed it with my wife, and we're not going to replace this tarp. No point. If this one only lasts a year, a new one's only going to last a year, and why spend another $500 on a replacement tarp for a garage that doesn't really hold up in our climate? It's not the snow weight, I've determined that. I think it was just the sun. I don't think the UV treating on this particular garage is really that good. This zipper's fine. No, it's not like we're keeping much out, buddy. Anyway, this is the brand right here, the Shelter Logic. Definitely no link in the description below for these guys. Owning one of these in the winter when the power goes out really worries me. This isn't on our generator panel. This thing's on a 60 amp breaker. Our whole generator panel is 60 amps. I've done some research though, and apparently these hot tubs can go for a day or two without any heat running through them before they freeze up. So I don't really know what to do in a situation where if we were out of heat for 3-4 days in the winter, sorry, not heat, but electricity, I'm not really sure what I'd do. I almost have to, I think, open up the wiring and have a plug wired in, run my generator over, let it circulate for a few hours, then plug the house back in. But fortunately, we've never been there, but it's something I think about. And this is, my ultimate goal is to have a generator maybe that runs off my tractor PTO, and I can hook it right into our meter base and run the whole house without ever having to worry about anything like that. But we're not there yet. We're gonna take a little bit of time, go down and check out our pond, which I've dammed up. It would be on my Instagram actually. We haven't really been filming much this summer at all for YouTube. That's my fault, I apologize. But we've taken what's always been kind of a man-made pond from as far as I can tell. And when I rented the excavator last spring, I cleaned it out a little bit. And because we had a bit of a drought, well, not a bit, but we had a big drought this summer out here on the East Coast, the pond went pretty much dry. So once it started raining, we got a little bit of groundwater back in because it is a spring-fed pond. I dammed it up to the point where I believe we should be able to build a skating rink for the winter. And it's gonna be a good size. But now, of course, we're gonna need freezing temperatures, and having this much snowfall all at once wouldn't help too much because it insulates the ice, doesn't allow it to freeze anymore. So we're gonna go see where we're at. Reagan's way ahead of us there.
I should have worn snow pants.
Snow pants? Why, did you fall?
No, the snow's getting in my pants.
Snow, well, that happens. Let's show all our viewers
Our pond.
our pond. Oh, it's iced over a bit,
Where's the pipe?
but that's not the ice we really want.
Well, because last time I came down, it was like that.
But see how the snow sits on there and turns into slush?
Yeah, it's
And if
just
it freezes, which it should thaw again, if it freezes, it's not going to be smooth. It looks like there's a whole bunch of spruce needles blown off in the wind. See they're all on the line across here? You see that red?
That's cool.
That's all spruce needles, but
Yeah, it's not very thick. It's just
no. Yeah, it is. Let's hope your brother doesn't fall in.
now.
Okay, buddy. This pond level is actually higher than what it should be. It's overflowing over here, and I think I know why. I did put an old piece of just like foundation drainage pipe just to help with erosion. I think what's happened is it's jammed up in here. Let's see if I can find it. I don't really want the water level getting too high. But yes, it's full of spruce needles from all the junk. So we'll just clean that out. There we go. That's coming now. That'll bring our level back down. This is not a permanent solution. It's just something I had laying around that I wanted to use real quickly just to help kind of control the level of this without eroding all the dirt away. It's getting dark, but I've got this spring percolating up through the ground here too. I don't know if it's water from underneath the pond coming back up or not, but I tried plugging it up the other day and there's a lot of force on it and it just pushed everything out that I was trying to block it with. So we're gonna head down now. The boys built a really cool shelter. It was last weekend. We've been in the bush almost every weekend, clearing out dead trees, knocking things down. But Reagan, it's over here. Yeah. And last weekend they got pretty crafty and built themselves some shelters. So we're gonna go look at those right now. That's a good sized deer track, buddy.
Yeah.
Maybe they're living in your shelter.
I wonder if it's the baby deer and mommy.
No, that's just one, and it's pretty big tracks. That could be a big buck. We haven't seen a buck all summer. We saw
Yeah, it's going over here too.
a doe with the 2 babies. That's about it.
Where's yours? Oh my!
Oh, Dad went down.
Oh my! My boy's still standing.
Of course, it's still standing.
Oh, it's icy. Hey, there's actually not much snow as I thought there would be in it. Hey, my little Christmas beetle shots is all frozen now.
I don't think we can see in here. Pretty dark. I don't have a light on this thing. I can't even see you.
My main tube cabin.
I did intend to film some of the bush clearing we've been doing, but it's kind of hard when you're working away, driving the tractor and all that to film at the same time and make it interesting. So here's some of the progress. This time last year, I think the fire's still smoldering. This time last year, this was all thick bush just like that. And now it's not. The deer, actually, there's 2 deer walking through here, bud. So this is where we're at right now. Clear shot right up to the house. I've got a lot of logs laying around. I'm cutting them into 8-foot 4-inch lengths. Then go to the sawmill. I guess they call it studwood. So basically like your 8-foot 2x4s for your houses. And that's my plan anyways. I've sold some lumber already this year. I'm trying to get another pile together. See if someone wants to buy it. That tree's about to snap off too, bud. We did actually have one up here. We were able to see it from the house. Broke right off. Oh, there's another one.
Where?
Right there. There's the top right that one. And there's the top off of that one.
Oh, another one broke off of this one too. What was it like that?
Well, that's right on the ATV trail.
Oh.
This is the one we saw from the house right here, buddy. Kind of surprised there's not more knocked down. You gonna walk or just fall a lot?
Well,
Okay. We're taking all this white spruce out anyways. A lot of it's already died off. We did lose quite a bit this summer because of the drought conditions. We're gonna log them out. I got some really nice birch trees I want to keep in there. There's some ash trees I might keep, but eventually we're just gonna open it up because we can get a really good view of the valley below us. You boys gonna make it?
I'm getting touched soon with but yep.
Good. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end, we really appreciate your support. Don't forget to check out all our other videos. I'm gonna post a couple up here for you to watch. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, you can click this logo right over here. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.